So you want to build an RC plane, but you don't know how or where to begin, or maybe it's been a while and you're looking for a refresher, or you just like hanging out with like-minded people like me, like to build RC planes. Either way, welcome to my channel. I'm Mike, and this is Fooling Around RC. Come along with me while I take you step by step on what it takes to build an RC plane. Today we're on episode 28 of the Great Plains Patriot build series, where we're going to continue on with the fuselage. We'll get the firewall installed and tighten up a few other areas, and then start working on the nose retract. So without further ado, and I'll put the link in the description for the series. If you're new to the channel and it's something you might be interested in, please check it out. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe, hit that like, ring that bell so you know I got new content coming out. Other than that, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me, and let's head to the bench. Okay, so we're back on the fuselage. But I want to show you, I did get something in the mail. I didn't go over this, but it's a good idea to get something, box, anything. You ain't got to spend no money on anything, but a box, anything. Keeps your parts organized, stuff you gotten for your aircraft, especially if you have multiple kits going on. I have one for the XL back there that I'm gaining parts for, but I got these in the mail yesterday or so. But these are for the Avanti and the Scorpion, I believe it is, retracts. So I got these in, and because the ones I originally got were these ones, but they wound up being, they're going to be a little too long, especially the main gear and the nose is just a tad bit too long. So yeah, so we had to do some refiguring, and these will be close. The nose wheel definitely should be good. The only thing is, between the mechanical retracts and electrics, the mount is different. This one opens up this way and the mount sits down in there, whereas the mechanical ones, we can mount it like this, like it on the bottom of the plate, and they'll open this way. So yeah, we're gonna do some fabrication to make these work. But anyway, also got the servos. These are the Power HD 1501 metal gear servos. Plenty of power for this aircraft. Got our little pilot. Getting sidetracked, I know. Fuel tank, spinner, and I got a glow system for it. Hopefully it don't fall. But anyway, GoPro, stop recording. Put some thin in them cracks cut. rubber band that got glued to it. Gluing my fingers to it. Sand that off. We getting there. Got some sanding to do, definitely. Because of the way that retract's gonna have to mount, I may have to relocate the fuel tank further back. I'm thinking of if I have to move it, because normally it sits right up here in the front over your retract. But if I don't have the room to put it, thinking about moving it back here or closer to the CG. But then that's going to affect our weight and balance. We may have to add some weight to the nose, but that's fine. We can do that. It's only an 8-ounce. We'll have to see. If we could put it back here, that'd be awesome. We got plenty to run the line. The servos and everything will be going back here, so that won't be in the way. The only thing we'll have is push rods going up for your throttle and for our nose wheel steering. So I think that might work pretty good. We just make us a little thing go back here. And then we'll have room to put in my fueler. I think I'm gonna put a fueler in this one. So, yep, ideas. See how it goes. I'm gonna get this piece of wax paper off before I glue myself to it. Give this a new piece. Well, shoot. There's our new piece. Well, we'll have to get some more. What y'all think so far? How's the build going? What little bit you seen so far? I want to appreciate the ones that's liked and my videos and whatnot. I really appreciate it, and if you would like and subscribe and share my videos, please. Maybe help somebody else out just building a plane. I don't know. Might look at my videos and say, that guy don't know what he's doing. It'll come together in the end. Oh, so gotta get back to what we're doing. I got sidetracked. Well, also, being as if we have to move the fuel tank, I didn't think about that. But in here, if you're not using a retract, you can go with a considerably larger fuel tank. We might could change that sucker out and put a 12 ounce in it. We'll have the room to do it if we move it. Something to think about. Yeah, like it says on the screen, I'm planning on going with the 10 ounce, and I'm gonna place it right behind F2, which will still put it at the leading edge of the wing, so hopefully it won't mess with our CG too bad. It'll still put it a good ways in front of the CG, since CG is behind F3 back there. So we'll see how it works out. Here's our fuel tank and retract mounting tray. These edges up a little. Had the hiccups. We got slots inside there. I don't know if you can see them or not. That's where this fuel tank tray is gonna go. Alright, like so. We gotta do some epoxy. Oh, before I do that, we need to pull this back off. Set him over to the side. This goes to the top. I don't know if I like these cups better than a board. I think these cups, you tend to waste some of it. Flat board, I think, is the better way to go. I saw Brennan on Just Plain Crazy. He used plastic container lids, and then once it dries, you can just pop the epoxy off of it. It doesn't stick. You can reuse it several times. Well, pretty good idea. If you ain't checked out his channel, you should check him out. He does a lot for Gator RC. I got some stuff from him. They're pretty good. Making misses. This is the part you
I
want.
apologize, everyone. I
Good.
think this is one of those times when my
Firewall.
GoPro decided to quit filming on me, so
Here we go.
we'll get right back to it.
Without making a mess. Hold him for now, and then we'll get our firewall in there. Remember, the angled part goes up. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're continuing on with the fuselage on the Great Plains Patriot build, and so we've let it set overnight for the epoxy to cure. So it's time to take the clamps off, tape off, and press on. I'm really liking these. These things are pretty good. Here we go. Here in the instructions, it wants you to drill three 30-second holes and glue in toothpicks. You don't have to be really crucial in cutting these. It's just you can probably take a set of dikes or diagonal cutters and cut them. Once that cures, we'll cut those off and sand them flush. I got me a new stand. Pretty cool. It's Robart. I think I got it from Tower Hobbies. I can't remember. But helps out when you ain't gotta bend over so much. So now we're at the retract. Install nose retract optional. We're definitely gonna have to space it up some. Well, shoot. Yep, we're gonna have to make some modifications. Let me just see how this fits. Oops. I'll be losing stuff. I may have to do some reinforcing because I'm going to lose. We're going to have to notch this. So, yeah. We may have to do some. Well, just have to notch it really a little bit. Just enough so that'll sit down in there and then we can get below the deck. I don't know if you can see it good. Well, we could move back this way because we could still put glue back here. And that would work. That would give us enough room. And the landing gear would fit. Or we could notch both sides. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm going to lay it on the plan. Either way, we're going to have to notch it. And this is going to sit down further, and we're probably going to have to put a block. What I may do, though, is put the block and then run bolts down through with maybe either nuts or blind nuts on the other side. Secure it. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. I think I'm going to take this outside so I can trim this out a little bit. And I'll be right back.